Hey guys, Black Omen here. Welcome back to the channel. We are currently in the Ruby off season. Now, some of us have kept ourselves busy by streaming Genshin Impact or even streaming on Twitch Final Fantasy XVI Edition, which you can catch me a couple of times a week at twitch.tv/Chris Reed. But anyway, but I digress. While we are waiting for more Ruby-based news, a little piece of information kind of fell at our doorstep yesterday. At the Ruby Twitter account, the official account, shared a picture, or a tweet rather, from a Twitter account called Team RWBY Project. Now, it's in Japanese, so you have to, if you are not familiar with the language, you gotta check it out and translate it, to which it says, Team RWBY Project started. In 2013, the web animation series RWBY, produced by Rooster Teeth Productions in the United States. A new project that inherits that feeling is released with a newly drawn visual. Follow-up news will be released on this account at any time. Now, there is a website that, if you click on it, it says Team RWBY Project. Blah, 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 ignore this part here. And it takes you to this little video here. This is the RWBY Project, and it shows I guess little video clips of some from the original, from the first season, and it shows you a nice visual here. Now, what I can gather is that in this picture, which I'll show you right here, in this picture, it shows what looks like Weiss wearing a Atlas general military outfit, and it has what looks like some Atlas robotic behind her. She's sitting in a very, very large, tall chair. Kind of interesting. And there's all these, they look like drones to me, to be quite honest. And in this picture here, it looks like it could be maybe like Atlas Academy, and I'm not 100% sure of what is going on in the background here. It looks like a statue of or some sort. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be, but we'll have to find out more. I mean, I'm sure, as I said, there will be more news coming. If you look at the chair, I'm trying to diagnose and pick apart anything that might look familiar to me. As you can see on the chair, there's the Schnee family crest, her symbol on the chair, and as I said, her outfit. Now, the reason why some people thought it was winter, I say it is Weiss, because the weapon that she's holding, that is her Martinaster. That is her sword thing, and you can tell it has all the different chambers that she puts different dust elements into it. Now, if you scroll down, it has a news section. There really isn't much to go off of. Now, I'm more fixated on the picture that is going on here. The robots I mentioned before, they look like drones. They could be they look like they would be flying robots, that kind of thing. But we'll have to. I'm interested to find out. And the only thing it tells you, it says a Team RWBY Project, and really I can't really go off of that too much. And I am quite interested, but I do have a lot of questions. Mostly three, just three questions. So my first question that I have is that, is this a book? Is this like some sort of some kind of literature, whether it be, you know, a book like we got with E.G. Myers? Is it like a comic? Is it a manga? But it could be an animation series. It could be an animation series. My first initial thought was that it was probably, I was leaning more towards like a manga kind of thing, because the animation style, if you go back to it, the animation style is rather different from what we're used to from the show. And as I said, I was leaning more towards a manga at first, but now I'm thinking about it now. It could be, because when you go to the website, it shows you clips from the first season. And if this was a manga or a book, there would be no point in showing clips of the first season. Now, it could be anything at this point right now in time. And it says a new project that inherits that feeling is released in a newly drawn visual. It doesn't say animated visual. It says a newly drawn visual. So it could be an animated series. It could be, because technically animation is drawn, so it could be that. It could be just going off of that, or it could be like a manga, as I said. So those are my two options that I have, that of what this RWBY project could be. Now, my second question is that, this is an important question: is this project going to be canon? Now, it could be canon, or it could be just a retelling of the series. You know, it could be just like a change in the style, but showing, like it could be like a retelling of the show of the first season and forward, using a different animation style, which would be cool. I would be fine with that. But I think having that as some sort of a animation style, as an animated series, would be kind of rather redundant. Like, I'm getting, like, from looking at the picture, as I'm looking at the picture here, and I'll bring it back up, it looks very dark. Like, not like in terms of tone. I'm getting a very dark vibe from this. And typically, I know with RWBY, you get like a little bit of darkness to it, but you kind of get a sense of like dark, but also bright at the same time. Like, it has like a bright tone to it. Because with all the vibrant colors, like red, white, and yellow. But with this, there's a lot of, because the picture is centered around whites. So there's a lot of whites, blues, and different shades of blue. A little bit of purples, I guess you want to throw that in there. It's really, as I said, it could be canon, or it could be just a retelling, but just animated differently. So, being that it could be a retelling of the show, just in a different animation style, it kind of gives them the creative freedom to tweak things a little bit. Like, there are people who have complaints about the first season, the second season, where anything that they didn't like or didn't have enough time to even fit in could be expanded in this new project. Now, that brings me to my third and final question. Being that the Team RWBY Project Japanese Twitter account, will this be exclusive to Japan? Now, that is kind of up in the air in terms of what we know. It would be interesting if it was a Japan only project, which would be kind of an experiment to kind of see how they react to it, and how much if it does well, then it could be translated to Americans and other countries. So whether or not this is just a Japan exclusive will remain to be seen as we learn more in the near future. So what do you guys think? What are your feelings about this upcoming project? Being that we don't really know that much, and it's all just speculative at this time, I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with what my ideas of what it could be are? I want to know what you guys think. So let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you guys have any other ideas and suggestions of what this new project could be. And don't forget to like and subscribe as well, because I always appreciate those. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you all in the next one.